second improv show. That's right, we're going to we are LMAOK, improvised team in Kingston. We are Kingston's #1 improv team in this room at the current time. And we're going to be doing some improv comedy for you all today. So quickly, does anyone not know what improv is? You, excellent, sir. There's many types of improv, but what LMAOK specializes in is something called party games. So we ask the audience, you are the audience, you're going to have to yell at us. We're going to ask you for simple suggestions like locations or occupations, and then we're going to make up a very, hopefully, funny scene right on the spot, completely off the top of our head based on that suggestion. So we need to practice your guys' yelling ability, because we're going to need suggestions. So on the count of 3, I'd like everyone to say their favorite color. 1, 2, 3. Purple! That's pretty good. Harder one. I want you to name an occupation. 1, 2, 3. Plumber! Oh, you're very good. And finally, on the count of 3, I want your mother's maiden name and your social security number. Very nice. You people over there, we are going to be performing this way, so you can feel free to move in. All I'm saying is Lincoln was on stage last year, and we know what happened to him. But you're more than welcome to sit right there and enjoy the show. I need my clipboard. Let's get right into it. This is a game for everyone. They're going to stand up on stage in a line here.
Everybody.
Everyone. This is why we're not actors. All 6 of us on the stage here are going to tell you a little story. When I'm pointing at them, they're going to begin telling that story. And I will point to someone else who will continue on without missing a beat. He will not stutter. He will not repeat a word. He will not start a new sentence. Because if he does, then he will die and be out of the game. So I've asked you for colors and occupations. The ask for this game is I would like a title of a book that does not exist. For example, Mr. Turtle goes to San Diego for a work vacation. So the title of a book that does not exist.
Ethel the Aardvark goes quantity surveying.
Ethel the Aardvark goes quantity surveying?
Yeah.
Excellent. Chapter 1 of Ethel the Aardvark goes quantity surveying. Begin.
Ethel the Aardvark.
See, now when he to die.
What are you giving me? Ethel the Aardvark goes quantity surveying.
And normally with a mistake like that, Daryl would die.
I would be dead.
But we're going to give him one more chance.
Oh, Terry! Oh, I get
Ethel the Aardvark goes quantity surveying, chapter 1.
Welcome, boys and girls. This is the lovely bedtime story of Ethel the Aardvark, who goes
quantity surveying one sunny Sunday afternoon.
She decided that there weren't enough rocks in her collection.
Ben. She kept searching
for it, and she
found the most beautiful
rocks ever
seen on planet Earth.
But she knew they were not good enough for her to put in her
box of collectible rocks
that were so...
Die! Now we need a form of death for Kiki to be killed by. Maybe aardvark or quantity surveying related. So, anyone name out how they'd like Kiki to die?
Hangman's noose.
Hangman's noose. Alright, Ethel the Aardvark goes quantity surveying, chapter 2.
They began with rocks, and more rocks.
Where she found her true love, the lizard.
Lizard of love.
Oh, repeated a word. You were
She
dead.
didn't finish it.
So now, how is Gerald going to die?
She said Liz.
I heard stabbed in the back.
Well,
how about your teammates are doing?
We're
Ethel the Aardvark goes quantity surveying, chapter 3.
And on that bright and sunny day when Ethel the Aardvark was
calling her uncle Freddie Aardvark
about the surveying that she had just done,
Ethel was confused about where her paycheck was.
Because Freddie
had already
gone to spend her paycheck
over at the store.
Quantum Strip Club.
How is Jade going to die?
Poisoning!
Lethal injection, I heard.
And she found that he was such a fine aardvark
That she just couldn't possibly resist quitting her job and going
and
on.
going over.
Oh my God.
You know what? I'm going to say you screwed up. I don't think I'm going to die.
Death of angry bees.
Well, let's get this over with. The final chapter of Ethel the Aardvark goes quantity surveying.
So on her last day,
Quantity surveying
she found
herself
in
a
large Hadrian Collider.
that was
Very much
like a
Hadrian Collider.
that was
Finally!
Electrocution.
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 Wow.
And now... Our next game is for Kiki and Jade. It's a game called Move On. They're going to perform a little scene for you here, and anytime I shout move on, they're going to jump the scene ahead in time, maybe a couple minutes, maybe a couple hours, maybe a couple decades. For this scene, we're going to need a relationship between two people like doctor, patient, mother, son. Let's make it an interesting one now. Relationship between two people. Owner and pet is excellent. So if I yell move on, the scene is going to jump ahead to a completely different point later in the story. And if any of you overzealous audience members would like, you can yell out move on too. It's not so much. So, owner and pet.
Yeah, man, no, I just gotta let you go here. I got this new iguana I want to play with. I named her Lucy. Goodbye. Hey, I'll get a bigger one. I mean a bigger iguana.
Move on. Move on.
So I want to return this. Do you... It likes me alive, you see. It hurts me. It hurts me to bring her back. So I got this dog. It's not... And they made me keep the iguana. So now I got... So I had to bury my dog. Bad iguana. And I adopted a kitty.
Move on.
Stay away from the... Oh, I had to bury my iguana.
Hairless cat.
Alright, moving right along, we're going to play one of my favorite games. It's called Inventor, and I'm going to take off my host cape because I'm going to be in this scene. The game of Inventor, I host a television show a lot like Dragon's Den, where I have famous inventors from around the world come on and pitch me their greatest new invention. So, for this, I'm going to need a noun. A noun, I believe in school, is defined as a person, place, or thing. So any noun, like New York City.
Castle.
Castle. Another noun, please.
Rabbit.
Sorry, rabbit. And finally, one more noun.
Vampire.
What was that over there? Something
Vampire.
wire?
Vampire.
All right, let's go. Now, moving along our grammar lesson, I'm now going to need a verb. I'm not even going to tell you what a verb is.
Jump.
You just know. Jump. Another verb, please.
Slouch.
Slouch. And finally, one more verb.
Tickle.
Scream. Frolicker.
Oh.
All right, and then finally, moving on to geography, I'm going to need a country in the world. Doesn't have to be exotic. You could say Canada or even a specific
Mongolia.
Mongolia. Another country in the world.
Morocco. That's not a country.
It's a principality, but I'm going to take it.
Russia.
Russia. Great. Hello and welcome back to Exciting Inventions Today, the only television show where I bring on the greatest and latest new inventions and their inventor. First off, all the way from Mongolia, would you please welcome my first guest? He's here to show us something called the Castle Jumper. Oh, by the way, this is for Gerald. and Becky, so anyone if you can jump up. Ah, yeah, here he is.
Yes, hello.
How are you today? So,
What is my invention again?
you've invented something called the Castle Jumper.
Oh, yes, of course.
I can't even begin to think what that does.
And I'm not really sure how to speak in Mongolia, but forgive me. The
I-
castle jumper is an amazing invention. How many times have you been coming up to a castle and you're like, I wish I could jump inside that castle, and you
At
put...
least twice a week.
So what I did is I took legs off of a giraffe.
A giraffe
Yes,
leg.
yes, giraffe legs. I just cut them right off the heels,
Okay.
and I just put them, and I put springs on the legs.
Excellent.
Yes, yes, yes. And then I put a board on the springs on the legs.
Is that a seat by chance?
Yes, yes it is, yes, yes. And then I realized it didn't work, so instead, I got a airplane rocket suit. You know when there's one with you...
Yes.
Yes. And
I blame it on your Mongolian.
I put that on some springs,
Okay.
and you sit on it like this.
And I believe you've got a castle right over
Exactly,
there.
and then you...
All right.
Look, I made a castle.
Yes. We're short on time tonight, so we're going to move right along all the way from the Principality of Morocco, a real high roller. Would you please welcome our next guest up on stage? Galen or you? Thank you. So, you've invented something I'm so excited about. It's called the rabbit
sir.
sloucher.
The rabbit sloucher, you
Is
know it.
this for rabbits with bad posture, or are we giving healthy rabbits bad posture? Or
Neither.
do I misunderstand
Oh,
completely?
Eric, you misunderstand me completely.
I usually do.
The rabbit sloucher is a trusty little rabbit
I
that
see
sits
that
in the...
right there.
Oh, yeah, don't.
Is this a trained rabbit by chance?
It is a trained rabbit. He slouches, so you're never the laziest person in the room. It's perfect for you.
So I can walk around like this all day
And
feel
you're
confident?
never the laziest person in the room.
Now, a trained rabbit that gives me self-confidence, I mean, I would pay upwards of 4 installments of $69.99.
Well, you are in luck. If you order today, not only do you get the rabbit sloucher, but you get the castle jumper as well.
Put the two together. I'm afraid we don't have time because we only have one more inventor to get through. Thank you so much to Becky. As you can see by her cold exterior, our next inventor is all the way from Russia. What's your name for the audience?
Do not ask, it is not important.
Fair enough.
Invention only.
Fair enough, ma'am. Fair enough. Now, your invention, I gotta say, it's interesting. It's audacious. A little offensive, even. It's called the...
Free Ukraine! Free Ukraine! Free Ukraine! Free Ukraine!
As my father said, I'll take it. Now, anyway, your invention is called the Empire Frolicker, and it's just an exciting invention. Just walk us through how it works, what it does.
What it does is it teaches how to train the insignificants in other countries.
Something you Russians are
How to
doing.
be Russian. We are the best in the world. We just a little...
Now, where does the frolicking come in?
The frolicking comes in because we have a lot of vodka. And you get lots of vodka in
I tell you,
this
when I have
place.
too much vodka, I need a rabbit around me.
Well, it comes with rabbits, but not same as animal.
Okay.
That thing. No, we eat those. What come? Rabbits, frolicking, vibrator for the women, and the men with the vodka, because...
So if I'm understanding you, your whole invention is essentially getting drunk in front of rabbits. Because I gotta tell you,
With rabbits.
I would
with
expect to
rabbits.
pay $500 for that in store.
Better. It's $5,000.
Oh, you know that's quality.
You know why? Because rabbit from Russia.
Oh,
And
very nice.
Best rabbit, best vodka, and in better. You learn to be Russian.
Well, I'd like to thank my Russian nameless guests. It's all the time we have for today. Thank you so much for coming out. Oh yeah, lights are off. Alright, the next game is for Galen and Kiki. It's a game called Number Words. But they don't know I've changed the game on them. I I'm going to need a brave volunteer to come up on stage. You don't have to say anything, you just have to hold something. Maybe someone who likes math particularly, that would be great. You like math. Excellent, come on up. So usually in this game we get a set number of words, like 3 and 7, and our players can only speak in sentences of exactly 3 words, and if they screw up, you boo them. But I'm doing something a little different. If I get a note, please. If I asked you, let's stand over here. So if I asked you your favorite number, you would say? Your favorite number?
Oh, 9.
9, excellent. Now, if I asked you your favorite universal, non-repeating, constant number that represents the ratio between a circle's diameter and perimeter that is also a delicious fruit-filled dessert, you would say?
Pi.
Yes, exactly right. Now, I love the number pi. So what we're going to do is a word at a time seeing to the digits of pi. So you guys know your first 100 digits of pi if you went for one, right?
No.
Well, you might not. So 926. I've taken the liberty of writing down the first 100 digits of pi. So what I'd like you to do is just hold this notebook up, and when they say the first line, which will be 3 words, you're going to turn the page. The next line will be 1 word. When the next place you get line, turn the page. So maybe if you just angle it out so most of our audience can see and our players can see too. You guys got it, right?
Kind of.
So let's get a location again, like the grocery store or the moon.
Baffin Island.
Jupiter. I feel like we've had that before, but we're going to go Baffin Island, and to the tune of pi.
Where are we?
Baffin Island.
Oh.
Why don't you go swimming?
Sure.
Why don't you go swimming?
Because, hello, I'm not wearing my bathing suit, sweetheart.
Why not?
I left it at the hotel.
You look better without it.
No, I don't.
Let's just try it now.
But I've got surgery scars and deformed boobs.
Pinky, I forgot to tell you, it was the...
It was the what? I'm sorry, dear.
It was the...
I said I did 7.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. I can't kill.
way your deformed boobs glistened in the dying light.
I'm so touched.
That drove me to ask.
My dearest friend, please, touch me now.
Oh, with me now.
I don't want to go home.
Hand for a volunteer. All right, now I'm going to do what I'm sure most of you want to do. I'm going to tell Becky, Daryl, and Jade to leave the room. Get out.
Aww.
Greg, can you write these down on a Sharpie for me?
I don't want to be part of your stupid show anyways.
As soon as they leave the show,
out of the room. Becky doesn't scream.
we're going to play a little game called Celebrity Cafe, in which I'm a waiter at a high-end Los Angeles restaurant that frequently has very famous celebrities come in and dine. They're going to be the celebrities, but they're going to have no clue which celebrity they are, and I will try and give them subtle clues to who they are famous. So what I need is a celebrity, living or dead. Doesn't have to be real. It could be Mickey Mouse. It could be Brad Pitt.
Stevie Wonder.
Elvis.
Stevie Wonder.
No, Brad and Angelina.
Not too loud.
Brand's important.
I'm going to go with it. Brad and Angelina. And then one more very famous celebrity.
Liberace.
Tesla.
Nikola or the Cardinal?
Nicola.
Nikola Tesla. All right. Come back in. could kindly face the wall like you're in prison, back turn to me.
Oh, of course. I'm familiar with it.
You have to bend over and spread your cheeks.
All right, and they're not looking.
This is my favorite pose.
Oh, they're like big.
Oh, take this back here. So
Oh, I'm sorry for you viewers.
Oh, I see. I think I'm gonna need one tape too. For sure, gonna need one tape.
Oh, no.
We need more tape.
Give me the whole tape.
Just write it on the back. Just write it. Get him a felt pen.
Boy, this is sure entertaining improv right here.
Feel like a broken toy.
All right, there you go. You can check out who each other are and then leave, and we'll get started.
Oh!
Hey, does everybody know my amp? Do I need to have it on my back?
It's the first time we've tried it with the tape.
Get out and stick. Can I have a light vibe tip, please? Whew, boy, sure isn't very busy at this trendy downtown Los Angeles business or restaurant today. Flowers flickering out, that's weird. Man, I hope some really famous celebrities will come today. Oh, I guess they're not coming.
And here they are.
Oh, what's up, man? I'd ask how you're alive, but I'm sure you figured out how to cheat death. But, wow,
Well, I'm just coming here for
have
the
a seat. You're not going to turn to dust if I... No, you're not. Wow, you're looking really good. I guess you did invent that time machine, huh?
Yes, I've been
Hello. Hello. I'm going to sit right
This
here.
is... well, do you want another chair, too? I'm not sure how this works. But you know what? I'm seeing sparks between you two. Mostly on his side. Mostly on his side. Like, alternating current sparks. But you, oh my gosh, did you bring your 12 children?
No, they're at home.
Oh my gosh, sir.
Hi!
Here, the seat is right here. I know you're not deaf, but I can't do this in front of disabled people, so can I get you a drink?
I don't know. Will I be able to hold it, or have I got Parkinson's?
I wonder if you could. Do you wonder if you could? I really wonder if you could. I'm going to go get that.
Could I? Oh dear Lord! Can I hold that drink?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Here, the drink is right there you go.
Can I have a tea, please?
And for you as well?
Wait.
Oh, 2 teas coming up. Again, this is weird. You just hold them with both hands, or yeah, that answers my question. Yes, sir. Are you wondering something about the menu?
I missed and you're stepping in my tea.
It's so understandable. It's so. Okay, now it's right in front of you. There we go. There we go. No, I think you can handle it once you've got it in the hands. Perhaps you'd be more comfortable with the keyboard in front of you, or?
I could.
Isn't she lovely?
She is.
She is. So I had a keyboard right here.
I got my cup.
Well, see you, Stevie Wonder.
Hey!
Good luck with that history. That's a Smith movie, eh?
Thank you.
So here's your chicken Kiev. I'm guessing it's a native dish of your home country, and I'm running out of Wikipedia knowledge.
Who told you about the time machine?
Excuse me.
Yes.
My agent is calling. Just tell them that Brad is in Tahiti. I'll meet him there.
Can I get you a mirror, sir?
Tell them Angelina is in.
Can I get you a mirror, ma'am?
I'm just gonna drink my tea. Where did you put it?
Look at that. We got a light bulb out. Tam General Electric. have to tell you, though. They fucked you over good.
I guess, is this my last meal since I'm on death row?
Do you like the internet, sir?
Well, it's right.
Because I'm going to make a reference that you won't get unless you really like the internet.
Shoot her at me, Jimmy.
Is this a real bird? No, Chuck Tesla. That's half of it. And you, sir, madam...
Can you make me a reservation for dinner this evening?
Shall I make it for 24?
You shall make it for 24 under the name...
Or did you adopt one more while you were...
Under the name Brangelina.
Excellent! Well, Chuck, I gotta tell you, you certainly accomplished a lot, but in your lifetime, you weren't well respected. They stole it.
That was hard.
He used to work for Thomas Edison.
I've never heard of this.
Video games, best
He
Lacorda.
invented AC
Alright,
current.
the next one is for Galen and
I know
Gerald.
the coil.
What are you on?
No, I'm good. Thank you. Gerald, feedback here.
We're going to play a game now called Film and Theater Styles, where these two lovely people on stage are going to perform a scene for you, and then intermittently throughout the scene, I'm going to yell a genre of film or television like sci-fi or infomercial, and then the scene will continue as it's going, but in the style of whatever that genre was. So, from the audience, I'm going to need quite a few genres of film or television like sci-fi. Like sci-fi. or infomercial.
Soap opera. Five.
I heard soaps. Spaghetti western. Spaghetti western.
B-movie. Musical.
Chick movie.
Kung Fu film.
Too fast.
Kung Fu musical.
A dog style.
Porno. Animal Planet.
Software.
Act like a dog.
Documentary.
Disco Fever.
Chick flick. Also usually known as a rum.
Anime.
Dramedy.
Animal Planet.
Silent.
Aerobics exercise show.
Alright, I think that's
Hosted by Richard Simmons.
So what was that last thing someone said? Exercise video.
Hosted by Richard Simmons.
Alright, and similar to the first game we played, we need a title for this movie, so I need a title of the movie that's going to win Best Picture in 2017.
43,000 holes in Denmark.
43,000 Holes in Denmark.
Oh, God. That's a porno.
How many more of these holes do we have to put into Denmark?
39,999.
Okay, well, we should keep going then.
Okay, I'll just check that one off for you. Go ahead, Gerald, keep going.
I don't
Good
know
job.
why these Danish people, they're the weirdest. I mean, first they come up with IKEA, I think.
So, Barbara.
That's Sweden.
And then
Keep digging.
they steal my woman.
I'm not gone. I've been here all along, just dressed as a supervisor.
Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Because
Spaghetti Western.
see you.
I might be
Come a long way. You're black, I'm white. Let's go.
B-movie. You said it.
Bang bang.
I'm dead.
Musical.
And then we came together. We came together.
Yes, we did.
While
But it was not
counting.
for long because it wouldn't be very exciting if we just stayed together.
Animal Planet.
And that's when the chimpanzee tripped and stumbled into the hole in Denmark.
Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive.
Dramedy.
Again?
Dramedy.
Gerald, did you fall in another hole?
I have no idea what a dramedy is.
I think it's that ridiculous laugh track you keep hearing.
Chick flick.
Did you see him down yesterday down?
Well, I did. He was all cheeks, if you know what I mean.
Oh my goodness, there he is right now.
example, in a canoe with a giraffe while a hurricane is approaching. So they're going to be in a something.
Sewer in a well.
In a sewer with a
Your mind's
Chimpanzee.
got it.
chimpanzee, and finally, wow,
Dancing.
dancing. So we're either going to see that scene start off or how we get in the sewer with the chimp and the dancing. So you are in a sewer with a chimp while dancing.
Leonardo, man, in school we found this chimp, eh?
And he's dancing.
I don't think he likes pizza.
No, but hey, look it. Where is he? Oh, hey, there he is. Check it out. Huh.
Splinter's not coming.
Take it away. Go. Oh, look, he's trying to get my bum. Hey, you can't get any of my feces. I said. I'm dancing. Don't know what I'm doing, but I'm dancing. Looking for a tip in the sewer. There he is. I like your moves, man. I like your moves. And they're getting it on.
I'm a turtle. I should know.
Of all the things that have happened today, that was certainly one of them. Tim, can I get you to flick the lights really fast? Because it's time for Danger Prov! Okay, you're giving epileptic seizures. This is going to be for Jade and Becky. We're going to do something called Danger Prov. It's improv with danger. Sometimes there's mouse traps on the floor. Sometimes you have to dunk your head in a bucket of water. But we're going to be confronting the most dangerous thing of all. Overindulgence of candy. That's right.
It's dangerous.
Should I loosen my belt, Eric?
I'm wearing stretchy pants.
We have marshmallows here. So every time someone says a line of dialogue, they're going to have to put a marshmallow in their mouth.
Like that.
That's a really great idea.
And continue the scene. After every time they speak, you're going to have to add another marshmallow. The scene continues. And just
Don't choke. It's really hard to get out of the throat.
A location.
Marshmallow factory.
Alright.
We're just like Lucy and Ethel, Jade.
No, this is awesome.
That is so cool. Oh God, here comes another one. Better eat it.
I don't know how many of these I could eat, but I think I could eat them all.
Clearly I'm better at putting stuff in my mouth than you are.
What are we actually supposed to do with these?
Guys, you're supposed to be putting them into bags and getting them out to the store, not eating them.
Let's go on, boss.
Well, supervisor here. Okay, we've come out with the new jumbo marshmallow. You're the tester. And we have tester number 2. Away you go. Let's go. Let's hear. How do these taste?
Awesome.
I'm sorry? Oh, maybe I better try one too and see.
What are you guys doing just standing here eating marshmallows for?
Hey, Bill!
It looks just like last night.
So I got through that one pretty quick.
Gigi, you can just
Boss,
do
I
it.
think
And I
we get
tried
sick.
another one. He opened his mouth,
Uh-oh.
and in it went.
Oh, that's gross.
Hey guys.
And off we go down the line.
How am I supposed to get anything done in this stinking factory when all you keep doing is shutting me up? There's a staff party I came to tell you about. There's a staff party tonight, and I don't have an act for it.
Started it. What's that?
Thought you guys were supposed to see that.
intermission. That's right, we're not even half done. So for this game, I'm going to need 4 people to leave the room and 1 person to join me on stage, and I'm betting none of them will be Becky because she doesn't like this game.
No, no, 4 people.
I'll be outside.
I'll be outside.
You are going to
Jake, go outside.
Hold on, I got a
You're in this
headache
game.
now.
Go, I have to explain it to them.
You're
outside.
poor guy.
Oh, God.
I'm all whacked on sugar, man.
Oh, I should have saved that for the end of the show. Anyway, this is a game called Clue Junior. It's a game with absolutely no talking. In this game, Gayla is going to introduce the next person in line to a wonderful room in her house. This is a very big mansion-like house, so it has things like gardens and torture chambers. And then, so just miming that out, she's going to attempt to convey what room in the house she'd like to show off. And then she's got to go to work, so she's going to mime to the next person what her occupation will be. And then finally, she's going to show them her prized possession, which is some sort of object, which, in the style of Clue, the next person will use to kill Galen. And then he will attempt to convey all 3 things again to the next player to come in. It becomes a big, long game of broken telephone. So, we need a room in the house. This is a very big house. It's got many, many rooms, like torture chambers and the garden. So, any room in a giant house.
Boiler room.
A boiler room it is.
Kitchen?
No, she has a job to do, so we need an occupation for Galen to have.
Lumberjack.
And then lumberjack. Lumberjack's good. And then finally, an object that will ultimately be her demise.
Knife. Plunger.
How
Team
original.
nightmare.
An object not intended to kill. How about that one? Like a spatula. A what?
Plunger.
Plunger? Alright, I like plunger. So, first person come in! Remember to kill her at the end. Sound effects are legal. Oh. All right, contestant number 2, please come in.
Place was first.
It was. Can you grab contestant number 2?
Hey.
Oh, it's not like people are waiting anything, Jay. Embarrassing at a show, but good thing it's not a show.
Tell him it's the object. Kill him with it.
Can I have the 5 of you line up on stage in order of appearance? Alright, I swear we usually do a much better job of this, but I'm betting we're going to get the wrong answer. So Kiki, what was the room in the house?
Kitchen?
Bar? I thought it was a garage.
Freezer.
It was.
Boiler room.
What?
Yeah.
Way off the tracks there. And the occupation was?
Lumberjack?
Bartender? Bartender? Lumberjack.
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 Yay! Lumberjack. And then finally, you're not going to get this right, don't worry.
Cup of urine.
Toilet paper? Can't take shit.
So I took a long time in the bathroom. Plunger. And now
That's it for our first half, but our lovely barista would be happy to make you a wide variety of lovely hot beverages. We have some snacks up there. I'd like to say Cafe Church very graciously donates their space to us to do improv because we have an inside man. But right now they're trying to raise money to get a brand spanking new floor where they got a campaign called 4 for the Floor. So if you throw 2 toonies in over there, we'll be 1 square foot closer to getting some brand new, much needed tiles. So please thank Cafe Church very much for donating their space and giving them a hand with their floor. And we'll be back in about 5 minutes.
isn't it nice?
Alright, welcome back to the second half of the show. It's so nice to see almost half of you came back. Fantastic. So let's get started right away. This is a game for everyone. If they could each form a line of 3 on the stage, 1 person on stage. Excellent. We're going to play a game called Alphabet. This is a game where every sentence will start with the next word in the alphabet. So if I start a sentence that starts with S, like I just did, then the next sentence has to start like with a T, like I just did. So, 2 people off stage will be on stage first. So if anytime they screw up their alphabet, which happens quite a bit, you're going to yell boo, they're going to go to the back of the line, next person's going to come on, continue on the scene. So for this, we're going to need a location for 2 people to have a conversation.
Hot air balloon.
Hot air balloon. A lot of people are going to be on this hot air balloon. And finally, any letter in the alphabet to be our first letter.
You said you.
You.
You. I like you. So you, the first letter in a hot air balloon. Up.
Very much am I appreciating the door opening.
Welcome. Welcome.
Xylophone?
Yes!
Sounds. You're good at that.
All right, let's get started.
Back away, back away. There's another one over there.
Could you not hold too tightly, please? I gotta work the equipment. Thank
Don't
you.
look at me like that. I'm scared.
Everybody gets scared, but just don't touch me.
Freak.
No, Gerald.
Shameless plug, back of the line.
What?
He said shameless plug.
Yeah, start with me.
How do you do?
Hi. I'm here.
Irresistible.
Back of the line.
Jumping right in there.
Okay, let's get started.
Looks like we're getting right up there. Whoa.
My house is over there.
No way, mine's over there.
Oh.
Yeah, not a
Your
line.
house
Back of the
back
line. What line? Oh.
Oh my goodness, this is such a beautiful view from up here.
People look like ants.
Quails, they look like quails.
Really? I didn't really think so.
Stupid.
Tough.
Under the umbrella of this balloon, you look lovely in the moonlight.
We went through all 26 letters of the alphabet and only made 6 mistakes. All right, our next game is for Daryl and Kiki. And I'm going to need 2 fearless people from the audience to come up on stage and be part of the scene. You, sir, you stand right there. You, stand there. What is your name, sir?
My name is Alexander.
Do you think, unprompted, you could make up any, or you could say any word, just a random word at the top of your head?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try it. So if I touch your shoulder, I want you to say a completely random word.
Balls. Stupid. Testicles.
I'm gonna have you stand over there.
All related words.
Stand
All
right here.
related
So
words.
anytime someone taps you on the shoulder, just spout out a completely random word. You think you can say random words? Let's try it. If I touch on the shoulder.
Stupid.
Pineapple.
Balls.
These are all fruits. That's pretty good. One more.
Balls.
Very good. So in the scene, these 2 players are going to do a scene, and anytime they start a sentence like, "Hey, Kiki, have you
What?
seen that show, What's My Line?" And then Kiki will be like, "Well, I couldn't watch it last night. How convenient that worked out." So here's the idea. They're going to incorporate these random words into the sentence they're speaking right now. So let us get a relationship between Daryl and Kiki, like mother and son, or doctor and patient. Let's make it interesting. What?
Hunter and prey.
Priest and confessor.
What?
Priest and confessor.
What?
Priest and the person confessing to
All right, by sound of applause, I've got priest and confessor.
Beauty and the
The
Beast.
crowd goes mild. And Hunter and Prey.
This is way awkward.
All right, since no one applauded for Hunter and Prey, it's priest and confessor.
Hello, and I know that the whole gender thing is panties. Bit of a problem. I've got my panties on. I'm sorry, underneath my robe. I'm ready to take your confession, though. Hang on. Let's just step into the booth here. Step into the booth. Okay. Start.
Bless me, Father, I think, for I have sinned.
Burn.
Burn me in hell if you aren't a priest.
Oh, I'm a priest. Esophagus. But I've got a problem with my esophagus, so I sound like a woman, although I do have breasts and no anything else, and I'm wearing pants.
Well, that relieves me a whole lot, because I was really worried
Police.
that the police were going to come and take you away because you were a transvestite.
Well, just hang on a second. It's 2014.
Fishnet stockings.
I may have fishnet stockings on underneath my robe, but trust me when I say I am a priest.
Well, I guess I'll believe you where millions didn't, but
Wolverine.
Wolverines will come and gouge your eyes out if you are lying.
I don't understand the concept that people have that priests have to
Physical.
be men because there's such a quizzical look in everyone's eyes when they see me and like, hello, robes, duh, priest, duh.
So, am I confessing my sins? How many Hail Marys should I give?
Erection.
My erection that I had the other day while I was thinking about this priest that had fishnet stockings under her robes.
Well, my son,
Ball gag.
I have to be honest with you. I also have a ball gag under my robes. Do you want to slip into the booth a little bit more? And...
Well done.
Thank you very much to our two great volunteers. All right. This next game is for Galen, Becky, Gerald, and Kiki. It's a game called the Dating Game. Which one of you is our lovely bachelor or bachelorette? I'll be the bachelor. Gerald's going to run out of the room as fast as he can because he's going to be featured on a game show where he has the choice of 3 lovely eligible bachelorettes. But go away. So he's going to be on the dating show, Pretend There's a Partition. He's going to ask these lovely bachelor questions to see which one he will choose to take on a dream date at the end of the night. What he doesn't know is that each 3 have very, very strange personal quirks. For example, Galen might be a werewolf and Becky might have a foot fetish. Whatever. So I need a strange character quirk for Galen. Yes.
Person who starts out very, very old and gradually
Benjamin
turns
Button.
into a baby.
Benjamin Button. Awesome.
Plushies and furries.
What?
Granny. Act like old Granny.
Similar. 2 similar old people. What'd you say?
Plushies and furries.
Furry is.
Furry at some
And
what?
finally.
Likes to dress up like an animal.
Yeah,
And
big mascot costume. It's not sexual, guys.
It's
Better
right.
not say. And then finally, one
Grandpa.
final-
Act like a grandpa. Or be like Rarel. Anything.
We need something different.
Teacher.
Marine biologists.
Necro. No. What's the
Marine biologist!
Narcolepsy is what I was supposed to do.
Marine biologist. Can I have our lovely bachelor? Come on down. He's too good at not listening. Could someone go fetch? There he is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the
Goofy
dating
McDoofus.
game. Hey, we've got our lovely eligible bachelor.
And welcome our bachelor.
Gerald, come on down. Take a seat, Gerald. Welcome to the dating game. It's my first date. You're going to ask our 3 lovely contestants questions to choose which one you're going to date. Take it away, Gerald.
Bachelor number 1.
Yes, dear.
I've never kissed a girl, but I think I'd like it.
That's very sweet, dear.
Can you describe for me your very first kiss?
Oh, can you remember? Oh, it was a long, long time ago now.
Oh,
and
you
I
remind me of my
remember
granny.
saying,
You remind me of my granny. That's hot. Bachelor number 2. On our first date, we went to a fancy restaurant, and I ordered pizza, and I put toppings on my pizza. It would be delicious. Do you like to go to libraries?
Do I like to go to libraries? Well, only when I can go to the spot where they have all the teddy bears and all of the plushy toys. Woo! Just gets me going.
You remind me of my scout leader. Bachelor number 3.
Yeah.
If you were to take me to the hairstylist, what kind of style should I get?
Well, to be honest with you, the first thing I would do is instead of taking you to a hair salon, I might take you for a ride to see pictures. In real life, though. We'll take some pictures of possible creatures that we all know have no hair like you do. Because you've got the shine thing happening, and when we have appropriate creatures like whales, and you can see maybe some colors that we'll put on, because these creatures are really inspirational, and it's good for the environment to go out and see, and to just, we're just going to go look at whales. Yes.
Okay, bachelor number 2. it is our first night, and I drop you off at the front door.
I wouldn't fit in your car with my giant head.
But I have a convertible.
Perfect.
Yeah. And so I dropped you off in my convertible. Well, my mom drops us off in the and somebody is at the front door waiting for you to come home. Who would that be?
It would be my giant, oversized, stuffed, incredibly well-hung teddy bear with all the fuzzy fuzz.
Oh, Barbie, you're so cute. No.
Barbie?
I don't know. Teddy bears and she's
too plasticky. She's too much plastic.
Okay, Bachelor number 1, back to you.
Yes, hi. How are you?
I like fast cars.
Excellent.
What kind of car do you like? What's your favorite type of car?
Well, I would drive anything, but something really fast where I can really just use all my skills and keen eyesight and my quick reflexes. I really enjoy that. I really enjoy that.
Granny, can I have some of that age-reducing medicine you take? You must be related to Benjamin Button.
That's it.
All right, Bachelor number 2 is definitely not Barbie, but really likes teddy bears. What's your favorite type of teddy bear?
The kind where there's a person inside. Unzip me, it's awfully hot in here. Woo, that's better. Woo, it's hot in there.
I'm scared now. You took your head off. Mommy, can I come home now? Are you the Kingston Frontenacs mascot?
No, that sounds like a perfect job.
Close enough.
And Bachelor number 3, I think I want to take you out, but I'm not quite sure. So I want to ask you, what is your dream job?
My dream job is the one that I have, because I'm out among my favorite creatures, anything in the ocean. You and I can be in the ocean. Do you want to go to the ocean with me? Do you want to go to the ocean, seals, and we can go and we can see all sorts of wonderful, wonderful treasures and be in boats?
Are you Steve Irwin's wife?
No. Why would I be looking to be a date? I'm looking to be a date. Come on, we can go and we can be in the ocean.
Are you the girl with the gorilla Janeway? I don't know who you are. I'm sorry.
Oh my God, this man has had a heart attack. Is anyone here a marine biologist?
Are you? We have the lights back on.
Alrighty, for my next game, if Galen and Jade would kindly join me on stage, we're going to play one of our favorite games called Lines in My Pockets.
Oh, lines. Are you sure I want to?
So, I think I know what this is. Hopefully all of you before the show took a little time and wrote down a random sentence on some slips of paper, just weird sentences like life is like a box of chocolates or look out Batman behind you. And these players have not read these at all, I swear. I'm just going to randomly give you a set.
I wrote them all.
You a set. They're going to
Pocket?
Just hold him.
If you're in the game Lines in My Pocket, I expect you to wear pockets. So in this game, from time to time, they're going to start saying like, well, like my daddy used to say, and pull out the line and then justify why they said the weird and sick stuff. You guys wrote down. This is on you. So anyway, 4 lines in my pocket, we're going to need a location for 2 people to have an adventure. A location to have an adventure.
Disney.
Disneyland or World. Disneyland or World.
Disneyland, I think it is.
All right, you're in
I've
California.
never been. This is great.
You're in California. I'm sad now. Take it away.
First thing I want to do is hug you, and then let's go see Mickey. And when I find Mickey, the first thing that I'm going to say to him is, I'll be seeing you for days.
Well, you know, it's funny because the first thing I was going to say to Mickey is, yes, we are out of avocados.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah, it
crazy.
really
You know,
is.
but what the person I really want to say something to, big fan, Goofy. When I see that little goofy guy,
I'm going to tell him, you know what? I don't like your laser unicorn.
Yeah, I feel that way too, but I think it might embarrass him. You know, my father once told me that if you have a problem with someone, then you really need to just sit down and first you need to think about this. This was his advice. Yellow belly. That's what he said, yellow belly. And I'm still working out what it means. Years later.
I'm a roller coaster. You want to go on a roller coaster?
Definitely,
What
definitely.
about that, the elevator one that's in the haunted house?
Oh, I think
But just wait, because when we're in the middle of the ride, I'm going to scream out, 666!
That's crazy because earlier when we walked past it, I seen some guy coming out of the ride and he said, Captain Contradiction argues for gay marriage. So I don't know what's going on inside that elevator.
Maybe it'll make us smarter.
Well, it could make us smarter, but the only smart thing I could possibly say right now is isosceles triangle.
Reverse.
What kind of food they got here at the park?
Oh.
Funnel cakes?
I saw a sign a little while ago that said, it is a lovely day. Eat a French fry.
Okay. And before we leave the park, I got one final thing that I want to say. What the fluff?
Alright, if you didn't find that scene funny, then it's your fault. Alright, so I'd like to bring the tone down a little bit, and you know our deepest, darkest, disgusting thoughts from being on stage, but we'd like to get to know you, the audience, a little better. So, if someone was willing, did anyone have maybe an interesting day they'd like to share they had this week? Anyone had an interesting day?
going to baseball and finding out it was canceled.
Alright, you want to tell me you got to tell me everything about your day. Do you remember everything that happened? So what's the first thing that happened? You woke up, that would be the first thing.
Okay, I woke up, I was being lazy.
Okay, so
watching
it's
TV.
like 12 p.m. when you woke up, great.
Yeah.
Did you have a breakfast or a lunch by this
Nope,
time?
nope.
Did you brush your teeth at least?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're having a lazy day, you woke up late, and then what'd you do?
Oh, I took a bath.
Took a bath,
I
very
did the
good.
dishes, feed the dog.
Oh, all your chores.
I
Get them right out of the way.
Yeah, I went to take the dog for a walk.
Took
Came
the dog
back
for a walk.
home. Get ready for baseball.
Baseball. What's the name of your baseball team?
I don't know my team was.
Okay. You just showed up and started playing baseball.
Yeah.
I like the initiative.
I showed up, I was being a back catcher. Then I realized I had to go back home because of the rain.
So you got rained out.
Yeah.
You didn't play through it like a football player.
No, and I
That's
wish I
why
did.
baseball is
It's
not a
fun.
real sport. All right, it rained and you had to go home, so you got home, then what happened? What time is it now? Is it dinner time?
I think I had steak or something.
You had steak or something for dinner, and then what'd you do after dinner? Watch a little TV?
Be lazy again, watch TV and
What'd you watch?
sports.
What'd you watch?
Duck Dynasty.
All right, you watched Duck Dynasty, so you couldn't keep your little eyes open, and then you went to bed, right?
No, I watched the local news.
Local news, and then
Went on YouTube.
national news. YouTube, what'd you watch on YouTube?
I didn't watch anything.
All right, fair enough. You were just enjoying the site design. I like that. Let's keep going here.
Then I saw a disgusting show that you showed me on YouTube.
You watched something gross on YouTube, and
No,
it's
it
your
was on
fault.
Facebook. I'm talking to Minnie over there.
Oh,
So serious thing.
the what thing?
That's her.
Oh,
Come on.
she threw you under the bus. Now I'm reading.
It was
What
just a,
disgusting
it was a little,
thing.
no, it's a little guidance for preteens getting their periods.
Oh, I've seen what you're talking about too.
I remember having marshmallow after that.
Then you had marshmallows?
No.
Oh, okay. And then did you go to bed
Yeah.
finally? And you didn't brush your teeth before bed. Shame
No.
on you. All right, now, if you would like, we would now like to recreate your day in its entirety right now.
This should be good.
11:30.
Hurry, get up and brush your teeth already!
Come on! And take a bath
Don't forget to feed the dog.
Do the dishes. Breakfast. Yeah. Can't be
Cascade Kitchen Counselor here. I want you to use this soap.
Later at the baseball time. Batter up, batter up. You're the back catcher.
I'm trying. It's a way.
Come on, pitch the ball. Let's go. Let's go.
No. I'm calling this game.
Oh, fire.
Let's play anyway.
Fine, we gotta play naked.
All right.
Oh, look, guys, it's time for Duck Dynasty.
Oh my God. I love this dynasty. What are they saying? I can't understand them. Turn it up. Where's the remote?
I don't like the gays or the colors.
They're being horribly rude people. How can people be so rude? Don't they know how to be nice?
Jesus.
Thank you, finally. Now, I know I'm gonna watch YouTube. I love YouTube. Local news. What? Local news first.
If you're about to go on YouTube, you better stop because we have some serious local news for you.
Oh, computer?
Shut me off.
Wrong damn thing here. Put that back up. All right, you're the...
That's right, a local Kingsman became the 72nd person to cross the street illegally today.
So
No charges were filed.
freaking boring.
In other news, if you haven't seen the latest trend on YouTube, period videos are all over.
What a joy, tampons. Hey, do you...
Tampon. Is it over? Is it over? Oh, thank God. Ew, I don't want to be a girl. I don't want to be a girl. No!
So that was 100% accurate. All right, Becky would join me on stage. We're going to play a game together called Old Job, New Job.
Use the broom.
In this game, I will be a seasoned veteran training Becky on her first day.
Jesus, you're lazy.
Thank you, Jake.
On her first day at a new job. So I need a job like Walmart greeter or plumber.
Funeral director.
Funeral director, excellent. But unbeknownst to me, Becky used to have a career in a completely different field. Something crazy like alligator wrestling or gold mining.
Alligator wrestling.
Professional what?
Clowning.
Professional.
All right, can we have a flick of the lights, please?
Professional what?
Clowning. Professional clowning.
Oh, you bet.
Ah, Becky, right on time for your first day of work.
Hi there.
I see you've got the suit on, but I'm afraid you...
Oh, it's a little stuffy. Like my stripes and spots.
You know what? It's your first day. I'm going to let this one slide.
Slide.
Now, I can see you're good with the makeup. So you see Mr. Johnson here.
Perfect.
As you can see, he died of ugliness. So what we need to do is we just need to bring up a little pink to the cheeks. A little
Oh, I got that
and-
covered there, buddy. A little bit of white, a little bit of the pink, and a big red nose.
All right.
Boop, boop.
Now, what you've done is you used a little too much white. His face is now extremely white with a big teardrop under his eye.
Perfect.
I don't think the family would appreciate it.
Eric, we call that a mime, but he's a sad clown. It's appropriate for a funeral, right?
You know what? Unbelievably, I'm going to have to let this one slide too.
Room slide.
Now, it's a good thing that was just for practice because Mr. Gerald here is actually going to be incinerated.
But you say his name is Mr. Johnson.
Johnson, I'm sorry. Funeral directors really love speed.
That's why he's a sad clown, because you can't remember his name.
It's a good thing just for practice because he's actually about to be incinerated. So if over here we have the incinerator.
Perfect,
and,
perfect. Perfect, perfect.
Well,
Hey, back, Gerald.
And firecrackers. Firecrackers. Look at the firecrackers. Look at
new food.
Of course, it's funny, right?
Somebody get this big baby off of me!
I'm going to have to let it slide one more time since it seems, anyway, the Smiths are coming in.
You could use some nice big red lipstick. Perfect. Perfect.
Anyway,
Good.
the Smiths are here. Her husband took his own life tragically, and,
Oh my God.
and she's very upset. So what we want to do is we want to What we want to do is we want to be gentle and understanding. Oh, you missed the important part. We want to be understanding, but you also want to work in the upsell.
Gotcha. It's okay. He's just miming. Look. I'm in a box. You look like a sad clown. I hate you, dear. I hate you.
And that's what would happen. Oh, excellent. It's time for the good, the bad, and the ugly for Becky, Galen, and Gerald. This is the part of the show where we give back. You see, we have 3 experts here, and if anyone has a problem going on in their life, they need some advice, like should I get a mortgage or not, or how do I ask the girl to prom that I really like? So if anyone has a question that they really need some advice on, would you be willing to put your hand up? And no one's got any problems? Well,
How can you ask a guy out?
okay,
If you really
so,
like him.
how do you ask an guy out? You're going to give us some good advice on how to ask a guy out. You're going to give us some bad advice on how to ask a guy out, and you're going to just give us ugly advice. So, Becky, how do you ask a guy out?
I'm really excited that you asked me. You know, I've been with my boyfriend for about 6 years now. He's sitting over there. And we're in a really, really good relationship. And I asked him out. I just went up to him and was like, hey, let's go out. And you know what? We went out. And that's how it happened.
Wow. That's good advice. Do you have any advice for the young ladies?
I do. What you need to do is find out something about him, something he does wrong that you can use. Find all the people in town that either know something about him that he did or that he's afraid of. And use all of these things to your advantage. Don't be afraid to write an anonymous letter telling him to be in a certain place at a certain time, and then bang, there you are.
Gerald, do you have any advice for the
Yes, that's a great question. Yes, I will go out with you.
Does anyone have a question? Yes, you, sir.
How do you build a time machine?
How do you build a time machine, Gerald?
Well, that is an excellent question. And as you asked that, originally I just kind of let time fly, and I went 180 years in my life, and I figured it out, and I've come back to finally be able to tell you the answer. And that is, damn it, I'll have to do it again, but I think you look on Kijiji, and someone on there, I think
You're good advice.
Yeah. Oh, good advice. Sorry. Flux capacitor. That's what it is. I got confused which advice.
Have you seen the movie Back to the Future?
Yeah.
Love that
Flux
movie.
capacitor? Like, it's an awesome movie, right? It's a movie. They don't exist. God.
Time machine, Galen. Alright, let's flip it up one more time, and we got time for one more question. You, sir. How do you use a what?
Condom.
How do you use a condom, Galen? You've got 3 children, so you're probably not going to give the good advice.
I'd like to thank you, Eric. But I didn't have my first child until I was 36 years old. Yes, so
What?
yes, I'm very, very good at this. The first thing is buy a condom in the appropriate size, which essentially means date a guy who actually is large, because otherwise it's awkward. Okay? Then buy a condom that's not for extreme sensitivity and follow the directions. Exactly.
Gerald, I think you have 1 kid, so...
What is a condom?
Right?
Yeah.
You take it, and you roll it down, and then you just cut off the tip of it.
Nice.
Babies!
Thank you. Oh dear.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna play a game called Puppets, and for this, I'm gonna need two very brave volunteers that feel like touching our improvisers. Too young and inappropriate, but you can come up anyways. Yeah, let's go up. So, who's in this game? B and G A. So that's Becky
No, it's not
and.
me.
No, yes it is.
No, that's
Yeah.
not me. No.
Is it Cheryl? You said
Carol and James, yay!
Carol and Jade.
What?
Oh my God.
So in this movie, our improvisers can't move at all unless you move them. So if you want to put his hand up, you grab his arm and you shove it up, and he's got to keep it frozen there. Get it? That's all you have to do. So could you put them in a weird, funny pose to start off with before we begin? And for this scene, I'm going to need a location where two people who make awkward movements would meet.
Oh,
Timbuktu.
Timbuktu!
Stand on one foot.
Yeah, if you want him to move, just push your foot against his foot, which he should be moving his. He's not. There you go. Yes, you can tell. You guys,
I'm a little teapot.
you're in Timbuktu.
Here I am in Timbuktu. My God, how did I get in this position?
Keep on moving them.
Would you like some tea?
I certainly would. It would be appreciated that I had some tea. What are you doing with mine?
Well, apparently I
that
just hit
looks
myself
good.
in the face here.
Yeah, well, I'm hitting you in the arm at the same time, so there. I know it's pretty. Yeah.
Stop it!
No, you stop it.
No, you stop it.
High five. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, you're looking better. My. Yes, tapping the top of your head arouses me. My goodness. The way you put your hand on your ass really turns me around. Oh, and I've got my hand on my... Oh, God. I don't know what I'm going to do now. Ah! No!
I think
What?
I broke my
For
finger.
Chop. I... Oh.
Still, where were you?
And our two volunteers, thank you very much. Becky, leave the room as fast as you can, and Galen, join me on stage. Who? Galen. Okay. We're going to play a game called Bet You Can't Make Me. Game called Bet You Can't Make Me. In this scene, Galen is going to try to subtly hint and get Becky to do a very simple task like touching their nose or itching their hair.
Acting like a dog.
That's hard to convince someone to do.
I do anyway.
Something very normal like touching your nose or scratching your hair.
Touch your tongue with your nose.
I'm gonna let it And you're gonna leave the room and send Becky back in. Now Becky will also be trying to make Galen do something.
Run,
simple.
Galen, run!
No one shout yet. All right, we need another very simple task to touch your nose or itch your head. Bring your hand in your pocket.
That's complicated.
I'm going to say no, just because Galen does not have pockets on her
Finger clap.
It was great, though. Excellent. Galen, come back in. So, if someone makes the other person do that action, they win. But if someone figures out the action the other person is trying to make them do, they can guess and say, bet you can't make me touch my nose, for example. If they guess right, they will win. And if they guess wrong, the other player will win. So for this scene, let's get a relationship between two people, like sisters or doctor and patient. Cousins. Hello? One, you're in the show, and two, that's boring. I want an interesting relationship like Spaceman and Alien.
Telemarketer and customer.
Telemarketer and customer. Excellent. But no, that doesn't work. They're not meeting each other in real life.
Has to be in person.
Two people that meet in person.
Door salesman.
Door-to-door salesman.
Sorry, say it again.
Door-to-door salesman and customer.
Right now I'm at church.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay.
I'd like to show you
Yeah.
our beautiful new book,
I'll be home later, though.
How to Impress Your Friends and Influence People.
I got like 12 of those.
Well, this is number 13.
Lucky 13, right?
Lucky 13. Maybe I can
Today or
fix.
tomorrow.
I am
Yeah.
so
Okay.
thirsty. I could really use a rest.
Okay,
I've been on the road a long time. Yeah, thank you.
You want a lemonade or something?
Oh, I'd love a lemonade. Please, thank you very much. There you go. Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, thank you. That was delicious.
So, with regards to your book, the reason I have 12 of them is because I'm a guest lecturer at university. And later this evening I have a lecture to give. So, do you mind if I...
Oh, I'm sorry. You look like you have a bit of chocolate. Lindor, I think, from the sniff. Yes, Lindor. Delicious stuff, that Lindor. No way!
You knew that shit was gonna be That's the first time I've seen it. Alright, for this next scene, I need Jade, I'm guessing Daryl, because I can't read my own handwriting. Gerald and Galen to leave the room.
Oh, sorry, where am I?
And I guess Becky, you're going to be with me.
Am I out?
Yes, go! Leave them out! So in the scene, those four are degenerate criminals. They're also going to be in the scene. Anyway, and they've committed a horrible crime against their innocent suspect, Becky. I'll be the policeman, and I'm going to pull these four, their usual suspects, into a police lineup. And the only thing is, they don't know what they've done.
We're Siamese twins now.
So they've stolen something, they brandished a strange weapon, and they did it with someone very famous. And so we're going to drop subtle clues while we're interrogating them. If they can guess what one of the things is, say, it's impossible, I couldn't have stolen her trombone, I can't even play the piano. Then they get to walk free until there is one person left with our guilty party. So, I need a strange object to have been stolen from our lovely Siamese twins.
Pignomometer.
Cell phone.
Whoopee cushion. Whoopee cushion. And finally, the perpetrator brandished a strange weapon, so not like a knife, like
Dildo.
a rattles.
Cell phone camera. A camera.
And elastic.
Okay, it's gonna be dildo. This is the church people. And then finally, they had someone very famous as an accomplice to the crime. Like
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga is awesome. Bring them in.
I knew it.
All right, ladies, all right, calm down. The police are here. I've rounded up the usual suspects, and I'm going to put them in a lineup, and we're going to get to the bottom of who would do such a terrible thing.
Are you sure they can't see us?
There should be a fourth one. There it is.
Are you sure they can't see us?
Yes,
They look
it's
awfully threatening.
Sorry, I got the full strip search.
They can get us, but I promise you it's a one-way mirror. They will never see it, so, see, look.
Oh, he's ugly. He's so
He doesn't
ugly.
look very funny either. Probably has a low-brow sense of humor. Probably lost the fart jokes and whatnot.
Probably.
Oh, what a degenerate.
Never touch a bald man.
Now, I understand you girls are just trying to have a wee bit of fun, pulling the little pranks, maybe put one onto your grandma and laugh. Oh, grandma, how could you? But it's horrible what they stole from you.
He's in charge of blowing it, and I couldn't. There.
You're the placer in the blower, I get it.
Placer and blower.
I tell you what, I never put that whoopee cushion nowhere.
Why is that number 4?
Because I don't have a whoopee cushion.
Well, that's why you stole it, number 4. But you know what? For some reason, I believe you. You're free to go, number 4. I might have just let the real criminal away, but anyway, I can't believe the weapon they brandished. I would expect you to, not be afraid of this thing.
Well, they took it out of our drawer, and I just don't even know how they found it. There's so many.
Was it by chance the biggest and the blackest of them? That might be my
Sounds like it.
Well, it wasn't me, I tell you.
What a...
Because I'm a man and we don't use dildos.
All right, number 1. You're free to go. You're free to go.
Yeah.
Now, the person that was accomplishing them, we know who she is, so we've got our best men looking into it. Snapping pictures of her all the time.
She called me a little monster and I didn't know what to do.
How vogue and artistic.
I know.
Totally not Vogue.
It was like a bad romance or
Well,
something.
no, she just stole it.
Does she not know what's at stake here?
Yes, number 2, did you have a question?
No.
Okay. You keep on. You're not supposed to smoke in there, number 2. I am really bad police officer. Guilty. We're adding that to the rap sheet too. Smoking in the number.
I tell you, first my telephone rang, and then I just didn't know what to do. It was just like I was speechless.
Do they have brown eyes?
Drawn a blank. Here.
The accomplice. Brown eyes.
Was their name Alejandro?
Oh.
Alejandro?
All those damn paparazzi.
Well,
So many
I don't know
paparazzi.
she may be, but she's also.
Excuse me. I couldn't have done it. I was out of the country when Mrs. Princess Diana died, so I couldn't have been the accomplice with her.
That's a cigarette or something else, number 2. You're making no sense. You're back in line.
He looks so familiar.
Give me a second. Anyway,
One of them has a poker face.
Oh, a
They
good
look
poker
like
face.
poker faces.
That couldn't have been me and Lady Gaga because I was out of the country.
All right, number 2. All right, number 3. Off to jail with you. Off to jail with you. Oh, dear Lord. It's time for our last game of the night. Unfortunately, I know you guys want to do more. Before we do, a couple quick announcements. I'm doing a show here today. What?
Said Lash.
There's one more game.
Shift
Holy
Eric, we got to shift left, right?
They want to play kicking, apparently.
Oh, right, kick
I'm sorry. Get up on stage.
You asked me when I got here, you ready for kicking?
I love it. There's 2 more games. These guys really want a gangster rap for you, so they're going to play the game. This game is called Kick It. They're going to perform a scene, and anytime I yell Kick It, they're going to turn the last sentence they just said into a hardcore gangster rap. So for this, I'm going to need an object to base their scene around that they're going to rap about.
Boomerang.
Boomerang! Take it away, interrupted people.
I absolutely love the Outback. Check out the space. Check out Close call.
Kick it!
Very close call, my dear friend. And you do not know that this is the end. And I'm going to scream and I'm going to shout because, oh my God, it's coming back! Look out! Word!
You know what else you can do with this boomerang?
What?
Just thinking of your butt.
Oh my God!
I got the boomerang flying real high and low. It comes around, don't bend over, or you know what it feels like. Penetrated. When I got my boomerang, you know it's all elated. I don't know what the word you were.
I got a brand new boomerang, and I can show you a new trick that I learned. Want to see it?
Yeah.
Okay, here goes. Ready?
I had a better trick than that. I bought a monkey last week, and I trained him how to throw the boomerang. He's called Boomerang a Monkey. So I bought a monkey the other day. He was screaming at me, looking, I don't know what to say. So I went, I gave him this boomerang. He threw it so hard, I had to...
Word.
I had to run away. Word.
Well, that's a really interesting monkey trick, but I can boomerang myself. I can scream and I can fly, and you do not have to ask why, because I got drugs in my pocket, you see, and I am going to just go around the world so that you cannot be with me.
Word.
So I killed the monkey, I returned the boomerang, and I got the kite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is awesome.
My God. Pull it out. Come on, pull it out. Pull it out.
Kick it.
It's the highest kite.
Pull it out. I want to see your thing. I want to have some games, and I want to play some games, and I want to turn myself inside out, and I want to have you make me scream and shout.
Now it's our last game of the evening.
Thanks, Eric. Thank you. For writing it down on the sheet of stuff to do tonight, but leaving it out.
Anyway, we're going to end the night with the game of Shift Left, Shift Right. But before, we have a few announcements. If you would be so kind as to donate $4 to the lovely Cafe Church, since they're so nice to us, that would help them out with their floor effort. And we really, really appreciate it since they're a bunch of nice guys. Tip your lovely barista for all the lovely snacks and beverages you had today. If you're thinking what I bet you're thinking is I can do improv better than these losers, then come out and prove it. Every Thursday night at 6:45 when we're not doing a show, we're having a practice here. So if you'd like to come out and give it a try, we would love to have you. Absolutely no experience necessary. Just leave your embarrassment at the door. So that's every Thursday right here at 6:45. And then finally, tomorrow, right here, they're hosting a euchre tournament from 6 to 10 p.m. Open to anyone. Novices are welcome. No charge. Snacks provided, of course. And other games and movies for younger children are also offered. So come on out and play euchre. Is it a potluck, Joe?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
We got the potluck covered.
Oh, okay. You don't have to bring food, but I bet no one would complain if you did. So yeah, food, cards, gambling, degenerates. Anyway, come out and play euchre. It's quite easy to learn if you've never played. You just need a partner. So, any other announcements, people? Oh, we've got a Facebook page if you type in LMAOK Kingston. We've got a real website if you Google LMAOK. So is Cafe Church, but we're LMAOK. So if you Google us, it's very easy to find us. And again, coming out on Thursdays and join us for some fun. So finally, everyone on stage, we're going to do our last game of the night. And we always say the hardest game is for last because this game forces our improvisers to distinguish their right from their left.
Oh, God.
And they can't do it. It's a game called Shift Left, Shift Right. It's a game where you're not going to see not one, not two, not five, but 4 scenes at once. So, the 3 people standing in the front will be performing a scene of their own. And then if I said shift left, very quickly and easily they would shift left like so.
It's like volleyball.
And a new scene starts with the 2 people in front. So, for this, I would like a location for a scene between these 2 people.
Winter Olympics.
Winter Olympics, shift left. Not a location, but a website. I would like a unique relationship between 3 people, such as doctor, nurse, patient.
Teacher and students.
That's not a unique between 3 people. It's unique between 2
Triplets.
people.
Threesome.
Married couple and...
I like the married couple and the young stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, married couple and young stuff.
Shift left. Shift left. For the scene, we'd like an object like a spatula or something.
Baster.
A baster?
Turkey baster.
Turkey baster. Excellent. And shift left one more time. A location where 3 complete strangers might meet.
An Egyptian tour group.
What tour group?
Egyptian tour group.
Egyptian tour group. All
What's
right.
that?
So I'm sure they all remember this perfectly, but let's shift left and review for our audience.
Winter Olympics.
Shift left.
Stud.
And married couple.
Shift left.
Baster.
Shift left.
Egyptian tour group.
Shift right 3 times and start.
Oh, my God.
Oh my God! It's the luge! Ah!
Curling at the Olympics.
You know what? I totally agree with you on that. Come on, it's so offensive. Harder! 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 That's so offensive!
I was thinking more or less the fact that it takes like 3 hours, and I can do the same thing in my backyard.
Honey, I know you're nervous, but it's going to be great. Oh, here he is. Hi, Jade. We talked on Kijiji last night. This is Galen, and I'm Gerald, and we've only been married for a couple of days. We're already.
Oh, honey, I'm so glad your mother's coming over. This is going to be great.
It's going to be lovely. Where's that damn turkey baster?
Oh, look, now you got to change. You can't wear that stupid shirt. Your mother's going to say what I bought for you, and it's going to be a big thing, so go change.
Shiplap.
Look at the pyramids. Oh, yeah, look at that.
How many people do you think it took to build it?
What do you call a one-hump camel?
Humpy?
Nice choice.
So we've got large, extra large, and tiny. Tiny, here we go. Condoms? There you go, excellent. Okay, so I'll just sit back and get the camera out.
Excuse me, honey.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I'm not really comfortable with all of
Good,
this.
right.
You know what? I've seen you throw those rocks in your backyard, and I think you're like way better than most of these teams. Demonstrate. Come on.
Whoa, wait.
What?
The Jamaicans got a bobsled team.
Oh my God, you think that'd never happen? Come on, they should make a movie out of that.
Chip right. And chip right again. And right again. And left once.
Wow, just like Martha Stewart told me to. Looking nice and crispy.
Look, I know you don't like my mom, but I think you can just at least try, all right?
Don't eat the turkey, I poisoned it.
Again?
Look.
Mommy, take a picture.
Wait, take my picture.
Take a selfie.
And
I can't believe they're gonna let us go off the giant jump.
Go!
Okay, all right, boys, that's it, yeah.
that's our show. Thank you very much for coming out. If you hate yourself enough, we'll probably do this again in about a month. Thank you very much. Thank you for coming.
I'm just kidding.
Please, God, no.
Free giant